Hello, wonderful interpreters, and thank you again for tuning in. I just wanted to take the opportunity to say hi and to give you a couple of updates of situations that are happening right now with interpreters. For years, L&I interpreters have had a reliance on WhatsApp groups, social media, to collaborate, to actually, help each other with appointments, letting other interpreters know about appointment offers and opportunities. And so these WhatsApp groups, which I belong to some of them, not all, are being used right now to, interact with interpreters and inform them about the campaign, the election, and these issues. Sadly, lately, or maybe, for a while now, individuals from WFSE and Local 1671, I'm talking about some WFSE leaders that are not interpreters, and some WFSE leaders that are Local 1671 members that are pretty much new to the L&I system. They have been using these groups to reach out to interpreters, and, I guess it's okay in a way, but things are getting out of hand, which brings me to this point. So what you see here is a picture of, with the Pinocchio nose, of course, because he lies a lot. Ben, he's a WFSE organizer, not an interpreter. So this guy, of course, he's an organizer from WFSE, and it's okay. They get paid to organize and to reach out to interpreters. The problem is that they don't know the issues that affect L&I interpreters because they have no experience whatsoever in our industry or being an interpreter. But the problem is that these leaders, interact with interpreters in these WhatsApp groups. And the issue is that they have a non-stop, way of, pressing the issue. It's like they have nothing better to do. And some interpreters are tired of it because they want to distract the conversation from the issues that really affect L&I interpreters to talk about personal things, to attack me personally, to talk about things that don't really matter, to divert the conversation from the things that they have been exposed of doing and how they have harmed L&I interpreters in the industry, to then create rumors, propaganda, and all that. And so what I want to show you today is how this interpreter, sent me some messages showing that Ben here harassed this interpreter privately through private messages and didn't want to stop. This interpreter said stop, and Ben kept on pressing the issue. And I don't think that's okay. People are getting tired of this behavior. This is a message that was shared with me from earlier today. This interpreter says here, I want you all to know that this Ben is a poor excuse of a human being. He just texted me privately and kept harassing me after I asked them to stop. I had to block him. So, this situation is concerning because you should feel safe online. You should not be bullied, cyber bullied online by, union organizers. That should not be, what happens in these groups. You should be able to have an honest conversation, interact ideas, and exchange, thoughts and comments about what's going on in an effort to have a fruitful discourse, so you have some solutions or people exactly know where they stand. But this is not what Ben is doing here. Now, this is what you see right here is a screenshot of the interaction or some of the interaction that this interpreter had with this Ben organizer who is not an interpreter earlier today. This interpreter, as you see right here, says in the beginning, all due respect, go away, please. So politely, this interpreter is asking, this is harassment. WFSE calls it division when they are exposed. You all are the only ones causing division. So for the last time, my mind is made up. I support Washington interpreters. Don't contact me anymore. So I believe, I'm of the mindset, I believe when you are being told so firmly, please stop, politely, go away, do not contact me anymore. I made up my mind. I think the only recourse for you is to respect these interpreters, wishes, and do not bother this person anymore. See, we don't bother anybody. We email people, we call people, and when people tell us, some people have told us, okay, we're not interested, we politely say, well, thank you. If you're interested, reach out to us again at this number, blah, 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 and that's it. But, this is just harassment, and this is one of the problems with this union. They have this thuggish tactics, and I don't think it's actually, professional. But as you see right here, this organizer keeps on protesting this interpreter's decision and trying to explain himself, saying that, oh, I'm not harassing you. It's unfortunate because Juan puts out YouTube video after YouTube video. Surprise, surprise. They do not like my videos, of course, because I am informing people with Washington interpreters not only about our platform, what we offer, the issues that affect interpreters. We are reporting on what interpreters tell us is going on with them, but they don't like it because we expose their lies, we expose their agenda, and we expose the hidden things they do not want you to see, their hidden plans, not so hidden anymore for L&I interpreters. So of course he has to protest my YouTube videos. But nonstop, he keeps on talking about weird comments. This interpreter says, finally stop. I will take action if you do not stop. I'm saving these messages. And it looks like this interpreter finally had enough and blocked Ben, non-interpreter organizer from WFSE. And this is something that happened afterwards. I received this screenshot showing this interpreter finally putting this Ben weirdo on blast. Okay? So finally this interpreter is letting everybody know, Ben is a poor excuse of a human being. He texted me privately and kept harassing me after I asked him to stop. Had to block him. And then this interpreter is sharing screenshots proving this interaction and this harassment. Feel free to pause this video so you could see what's going on. And I believe that, these WFSE leaders, I'm not going to give them any pointers or any help or advice, but, they were caught lying, cheating, manipulating, and allowing interpreters, and the election results of the last two elections were invalidated by a government agency because they keep on cheating. Now we're having a third election because of them. And so, you would think they would have some decorum, some respect for interpreters. They would be cautious. They would be more polite, but they haven't changed. They keep on pushing their lies, agenda, propaganda with distractions, rumors, manipulation, and now harassment. And so I want you to know these things. These WhatsApp groups need to be a safe space, in my opinion, for interpreters. These organizers, I'm not harassing interpreters, as an interpreter and organizer. I, share a link to a video. I share a link to an email, an article. I'm not into the back and forth because, hello, we have to work with interpreters. We don't have the whole day to be arguing with these weirdos. We just share information. And so that's the way it should be in these WhatsApp groups. So I commend this interpreter that stood up to this bully. And I encourage other interpreters to, warn this guy. And if need be, kick him out. So what's the point of having a person that's only bringing division and this type of behavior in these groups, right? But it's just a suggestion. Of course, you guys do what you want, but I don't think this behavior should be tolerated. Okay. Finally, guys, you know that the election is going to end on April 20th next week. Please, reach out to PERC. This is the number right here, 360-570-7303. If you have not received your ballot, call them Monday to Friday from 8 to 4, okay, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. If they do not answer, leave a message with your name, phone number, and email address, just so they could contact you back and give you a PIN number so you can vote in this election. So as we get to the close of the election period, voting period, I want you to keep on thinking about what we are pointing out to you. This may be the last election unless WFSE cheats in a very bad way, and then we have to have another election. This is something that we don't want, but you never know with these people. But you do have the opportunity as an L&I interpreter to get involved. I know it's cumbersome. I know it's hard. I know it's tiring and annoying having to vote so many times. I'm asking you to please get involved this time, because this is only going to stop until, a good number of people get involved so we could choose a union fair and square and move on, work on improving our working conditions. Rest assured that Washington interpreters will never stop, fighting for our rights, especially the right to negotiate over the distribution of appointments, okay? So please vote. If WFSE wins, nothing is going to change. One more thing, do not let these WFSE organizers bully you or disrespect you, okay? And feel free to send us any interactions that you think are inappropriate. We'll save them and have them there just in case we need to use them later to expose these people. And please, if you want to meet with Washington interpreters, if you want to have coffee with me or have a meeting face to face, one-on-one to talk about union issues, feel free to contact us at the number on the screen that you see right now, or email us, and that's the email address to contact us, our union email address. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.